One of the great things about the Halo universe is how deep it is, and Waypoint exposes a lot of that.
You log in and it's your character, it's your helmet, it's you. It's you and your stuff. It's that unified experience.
We've tried to make it easier for users to actually find the different things they're interested in and then find the connections between them.
I'm really excited about finding new ways to customize and personalize these experiences even deeper.
Now as we look across devices and into new titles, both the number of users and the way they interact with the franchise is growing as well.
Really exciting for the Halo universe because it gives us a place where we can do all things Halo. Say 2008, we started having conversations about how do we have a presence across all devices. When we first launched Waypoint, it was primarily a web product and a console product. Eventually we brought on a Windows Phone app which focused on comparison of your friends, kind of like your pocket companion for how you're doing in Halo. The crescendo is this year, where on November 15th we released stats and fiction and all your Halo career across all of our screens.
Now we're just releasing the iOS and the Android versions.
Now you can get to Waypoint on the web from any phone, from any slate, from any tablet, from any mobile device.
Really important to us that a lot of the designs carried across from mobile to web to console.
So there's three major things we wanted to put forward. One was a presence of yourself.
You are the star.
Your online persona shines throughout all the different screens.
Two was still highlighting the content, really letting the fans take hold of some of that immediately.
So that it's clear the things that are actually Halo canon, and then the things that the community has contributed. Things like red versus blue.
What the hell are you doing, man?
And finally, with some of the news and social feeds.
We now have a submit news button. So if you make something, whether it's machinima, a montage, or cookies in the shape of Master Chief's helmet, there are people on our website that will absolutely love it.
When you come into Waypoint on the console, what you're going to see is a thing we call the Wonder Wall. And on the Wonder Wall, we really try to highlight some of the key things that our fans are interested in. Things like latest videos, latest galleries, your player cards, your friends' player cards, links directly into the universe.
Tell me about the characters, tell me about the factions, the weapons, all these things.
It's a place where with one screen, you can really get access to all the content that's available within Halo Waypoint.
We think that it's easier to find and to understand this information than it's ever been before. You can now view your stats on one page where you can easily pivot based on game type, based on map, based on difficulty.
And then the Halo career itself consolidates all the achievements across every Halo game that's existed on Xbox 360.
You're looking at over 20 terabytes worth of data, stats, data tracking, and over 220 hours worth of videos. That's a lot of information that we're trying to process.
A large feature that we built this time around was custom challenges for Halo Reach.
We thought, well, what if we gave the users the ability to create their own challenges?
And then you can invite up to 7 of your friends to attempt to complete that challenge with you.
See who can complete the challenge first. Kill 100 grunts before I do. Let's see how that works.
The more difficult the challenge, the more credits they can earn.
Halo is a great example of a place where I can have an experience inside of my console. But we didn't really have a connection to my other devices in real time. So we thought of this notion of Atlas.
Atlas started as a map app. And we thought it would be extremely cool if the map app was actually connected to the game.
Your Xbox sends a heartbeat telling us what you're doing at that point in the game.
You can see where all of your teammates are.
We'll put the current game score, who's on what team.
You can see where weapons and vehicles are in real time on custom games.
We're super excited about how people are going to use it. Is it to combine their forces and focus on a strategy, or are they going to have a companion sitting next to them? It's going to be sort of a co-driver.
And it's just the beginning of what we're doing with this technology.
One of the important things about this release for us is that it gives us a solid foundation for Waypoint moving forward.
We did a really cool thing with Halo Anniversary where we had unlockables. You went to a certain place in the game, you got to unlock a video, and eventually got a bonus video. That's just scratching the surface of the types of things we can do to reward players who participate in the franchise.
It is very exciting to have Waypoint a part of all of our users' device ecosystem. And as the franchise looks at doing more incredible multiplayer experiences, we're going to be right there with them
to make sure that Waypoint is integrally tied to your gameplay experience.
Waypoint is the hub of all things Halo. It's the universe, your career, your community, and extending your gameplay.
It's about your experience inside of the Halo universe.